Ted Wycall and his wife Julia consider themselves at the forefront of a movement.
It's an exciting time to be a farmer. I really feel like right now, this time in the agricultural industry, that there's sort of like a renaissance going on.
The Maryland couple is one of thousands of Americans just starting out in farming.
It's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work. There's always something to do. There's always something to do.
Enjoy the new surroundings.
It's a career change they see as a personal approach to life and the land.
We're trying to grow as many different things as we eat here on the farm, but we do it not just for ourselves, we do it for our surrounding community.
Ted's experience as a farmer was limited. He worked for a time on a farm in Montana. But the opportunity to farm his family land got him thinking.
I moved back to Maryland from Montana. The farm was here, and I decided that it was a place that I would want to live. And then once I moved here, after living here, I decided that it was a place that I wanted to work and farm.
The Wycalls decided on organic farming as their first venture. 80 acres were readied for crops, and the couple incorporated an additional 40 acres of timber. It's a model of sustainability, often referred to as agricultural renaissance.
That's kind of like the model that when, well, it's all over the world really, but it's kind of, I would say, what's considered like peasant farming.
The Wycalls' first crops were vegetables.
This is one of 4 generations of our fall planting of broccoli and cabbage.
They soon added livestock, rotating cattle, pigs, chickens, and goats from their pasture to the woods.
We'll take an area of the forest, open it up, cut some trees, sunlight comes in, vegetation starts to grow, and then we put the goats in there, and they kind of hit a lot of the saplings, and then we put the pigs in there and they do what they do, and then what ends up happening is that you have a really strong regrowth of oak saplings and certain trees that can withstand the impact from the animals.
As the animals graze, manure adds nutrients to the soil.
What I'm kind of striving to do is to have a closed loop system where it'll be completely self-contained little, feedback cycle here.
Like her husband, Julia was new to farming, but her background did include food preparation and presentation.
So I'm able to bring that to the farming, to like the markets and speaking with my customers about, oh, how do you cook this? Now I have a much greater appreciation for what is really good food and, how does it grow?
Beans are on the harvest schedule this summer afternoon.
Any of those are fine.
Any varieties?
Any varieties.
The Wycalls' crops make their way to farmers markets and local restaurants. They've also established a CSA, Community Supported Agriculture, where customers buy a share of the produce being raised. A small number of employees work the Wycall farm. Each crop brings new lessons in getting more from the earth and provides new recruits for a future in farming.
We have farmers that are 59, 60 years old, I think is the average age, and they have no one ready to take over their farms. And the only way that's going to turn around is if young people who are interested in it decide that it really is a possibility, it really is an option to come out and farm for a living.
The opportunity to realize a personal dream is part of the attraction on this and other small farms, planting the seeds for the future, one row at a time.
It's really exciting to be part of that, to be part of this national, if not even worldwide, kind of realization of just how productive and sustainable small farms can be, and to be a young farmer just getting started when this whole movement is just getting started.